Oh. And I wanted to so did get tested. I'm so sorry. I'm a survivor. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Amina. Today we're going to be talking about
COVID-19, coronavirus.
I feel like I have to be a little serious this video because this is a serious topic. I'm just like, I mean, from the title of this video, you probably can tell that I did test positive for COVID-19. I did get the virus, I beat the virus, and now I'm a little too happy that I'm like not sick anymore, so I just don't know how to act. That's why I'm being so lighthearted about this, but trust me, I know this is actually a very serious topic and this has affected a lot of people in terrible, terrible ways. And I'm just thankful that I can sit here and make this video and talk about it, and I'm alive and I'm well, and well, I'm not all the way better yet, but I'm on my way to like full recovery. So please don't take my delivery in the wrong way. So it's true, I did test positive for COVID-19 and it fucking sucked. It sucked just as bad as I thought it would. I'm here to share my little story, tell y'all how it went. I tried to get vlogs of me while I was sick, but like that shit really hit me out of nowhere and I started panicking and I didn't get the best footage that I could have. And then also my whole family that I live with also got it. So originally when I realized that I was sick, it wasn't as bad at first. So I was like, let me try to vlog my way through this whole virus that's supposed to last, what, 2-3 weeks? So I tried that, but then it got really bad and then I got really, really sick, and then I started panicking, and it was like a scary thing for like me and my family. Obviously everyone else in my family was also sick, so we all knew what it was. It hit my mom really, really bad. So there was a sense of like fear and frustration. It was a tense environment, so I couldn't film as best as I wanted to. I did get a little bit of footage. It was very sporadic, it wasn't consistent. I mean, it was really just when I felt well enough to like pick up the camera and speak to it. After some time, when I started coughing, like when my cough came in, I couldn't even talk, I couldn't breathe correctly, so I couldn't film at all. It was pretty bad. It did hit me bad. And I'm gonna talk more about my symptoms after I show you all these clips. Don't judge me for how I look. I was literally fighting COVID-19 and I was on my period. How many of you can say you did that? Okay, so let me roll those clips.
Oh, yeah.
So I woke up today and I had a sore throat and I was coughing. I just feel like I'm under attack. My body is being attacked and all I know is
It better not be that bitch COVID.
I don't really know what this means. Could I have a regular sore throat and a common cold? Yes. Could I have the COVID-19? Also yes. You know, I just feel like I don't want to jump and say like, oh shit, I have the coronavirus, because who wants to admit that? That's kind of not the cutest thing to have right now. I really don't know what to do. Like, I don't know if I should go get tested. So yeah, I'm just gonna track my sickness. Maybe it'll go away in like a few days like a normal cold would. Maybe it'll stay. I understand this is serious. I'm just thankful that I haven't been around any friends, you know? And I know for a fact that none of my friends have given this to me. I really haven't left the house much. I have been getting takeout, like food, but I don't think you can really get it from food like that, you know? Every time I leave the house, which is literally very rare that I leave the house at all, like I don't even have to do groceries. Like my parents are like, don't leave the house. If you need groceries, let us know, we'll get it. Because my immune system is really like a weak ass bitch, and once I get sick, I stay sick for like a long time. So the last thing I know my body could handle was something as intense as COVID-19. So that's kind of why like I've been so intense about social distancing. Like my friends have not seen me in like months. Still got sick somehow. I did go to Target the other day, but every time I leave the house, which is rare that I even do leave the house, I always wear a mask. I always wear gloves as well. People don't even wear gloves and I be out here in gloves. I don't want to point fingers at anybody or anything, or it doesn't matter. Obviously this virus is going around and maybe I got it. Maybe I didn't get it. Maybe I have a regular cold. I don't know. I really don't know. I did want to document it just for my own self. I don't know if I'm gonna use this footage and put it together for a video. Besides my throat and a few coughs here and there, I don't really feel bad. Like, I don't have a fever. I checked my fever, don't have a fever, so. And I feel like my bones don't feel weak. Like, you know how when you get super sick and you start feeling super weak all over? Like, I don't feel that. Maybe it just hasn't kicked in. But I'm still gonna go ahead and take medicine and drink teas. Also, my eyes kind of hurt ever since I woke up this morning. It feels like they're like pulling. Like, it just hurts. Every time I blink, it hurts. It just feels really strained. I feel like the more I'm talking, the more symptoms are just coming out, and like I'm telling on myself right now. But it's fine. It's all gonna be fine. So I have a thermometer. I'm gonna check and see if I have a fever. 99.6.
Oh no, oh no. Oh, take your sweatshirt off.
So apparently I have a fever, but I tried this again off camera and it was a whole different number. And so I'm kind of questioning it, but I have another thermometer that I'm gonna try. Like an actual old school one that you put in your mouth. So I have this one that goes under my tongue. I'm gonna try that now. Now this one's telling me 98.8, which is not that bad. I mean, it's still, is 98.8 bad?
No.
Not really, right?
And if you think the 99s are like 100, then that's when it's like, ooh.
I'm just drinking my ginger tea and eating my Tylenol. That's all I can do. So just checking in. My eyes have been hurting like all day. I was wearing sunglasses for most of the day because I literally couldn't see. I don't really have the energy to do like anything, especially schoolwork. Should I tell my professors I'm sick?
You could.
And make it really dramatic?
I mean, you're sick. It's not dramatic.
You're right. But I mean to like, because I can't do my schoolwork. I don't know. I haven't even been looking at my deadlines. I just turn things in when I feel like it. I just Ubered some food. I got some sushi. I can't really taste anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I'm on like day 5 or 6 of being sick, and I feel bad again. I'm kind of annoyed with all the in and out with these symptoms. One day I'm good, the next day I have a fever, and then the next day I'm good again, and then the next day I have a cough. It's just really hard and inconsistent. My parents and I got like FaceTime appointments with our doctor, so we did that and he prescribed us some antibiotics. So I just got back from picking those up. I don't really know if this is gonna work and help me. There really isn't like a cure medicine, obviously, for the coronavirus, so this is just to help with the symptoms. I don't know if it's gonna work. I also picked up. Hi everybody, I just wanted to check in. I'm not doing so good. I don't feel good at all. Last night I like threw up pretty bad. I literally puked everything I ate throughout the whole day out. I had a FaceTime doctor's appointment, not FaceTime, but like a video chat doctor's appointment where I checked in with my doctor so that he can prescribe me some like stronger antibiotics and stuff. So he did that. Picked it up yesterday. I had some, and I mean, it's not really like a cure. There's no cure for the coronavirus, as we know. I don't really know what the medicine's doing for me right now because I don't feel any better. This is just really exhausting because like one day I'll be good and then the next day all my symptoms come back. I'll be like, okay, cool, I feel good today. If I still feel this way tomorrow, I'll film a video, I'll do this, this, and this, and I'm like ready to like get my life back on track, and then boom, I wake up the next day, fever's back, my body hurts. I think the weirdest symptom is the loss of smell and taste. Losing your sense of smell, I think we've all kind of felt whenever you have like a really bad stuffy nose or like just nasal congestion in general. But losing your taste, I have never experienced that, and to go through it right now is actually kind of crazy. Like, it's wild how it works. Like, I'll be eating anything and I don't taste it. I was just snacking. I was trying to like taste things. I was snacking out. I had Cheez-Its, couldn't taste them. I had cookies, couldn't taste them. Like, it's the weirdest sensation when your tongue doesn't pick up on taste. I can kind of taste things when they hit like the back of my throat, but before then, like nothing. Like when it's in my mouth, when it's being chewed up, nothing. And then I can kind of taste it when I like swallow. But I'm like scared to eat now because I threw up really bad last night, and I know I have to like eat, but I can't eat anything. I don't taste anything. I've been trying to just like drink soup. I keep ordering soup, like hot and sour soup, because it's the only thing I can kind of taste because of how hot it is. So when I woke up this morning, I kind of cried. I just sat there and like felt so overwhelmed and just cried because I'm like, it just had to happen to me and my family. And I hate to think this way and feel like anyone's deserving of it, but no one's deserving of it. That's not what I'm saying. But there are so many people out here at parties, at family gatherings. Like I saw 4th of July was the other day. I saw people out hanging out, having a good time, seeing friends. It's like I haven't done a single one of these things. I haven't seen a single one of my friends in months. Like, I have a social life as well. I'm sacrificing my social life to make sure that I'm good, to make sure my family's good, to make sure everyone that I ever remotely even come across is good. And there are people who simply don't care and they're fine, and then I still get sick. It just makes me sad, and I know I shouldn't think of it that way. No one's deserving of it. I don't think that just because people are out here not taking any precautions, not really being considerate, they don't deserve it either. But I am a little bitter and upset that I got it when I was being so careful. I know I wasn't deserving of it, but I mean, this virus is pretty unforgiving, as we all can probably tell by now. I'm trying to like stay up, stay positive, but this shit is hard, and like I've just had a really tough ass year as it is. I feel like 2020 has been beating everyone's ass. Definitely has been beating my ass. There's only so much damage control you can do for yourself. Like, I feel like one thing happens and I'm like, okay, it's okay, I just have to do this, this, and this, it'll be fine, we'll move on. And then another issue pops up and then it's like, okay, it's fine, I can do this, this, and this, it'll be fine. And then this comes up and I'm like, okay, it's fine, I just have to push through the 2 weeks, make sure I'm taking my medicine, this, this, and this, like, I'll be fine. And it's like, I can only be so strong for so long, you know? Like, I'm human, and it just was all getting to me. I had to cry it out. Alright, so yeah, that was pretty rough. That was pretty ugly. That was not cute. I wish I had more footage, just day to day, how I was dealing with it, but I did the best that I could. It's fine. It's fine. So as far as my symptoms go, I did start off with a fever. Immediately, I knew something was just not right. I just knew there's no way I got a common cold or a common flu amongst this widespread virus, you know? Like, I had to be real with myself and be like, okay, bitch, you probably have COVID-19. The hardest part about this virus is that the symptoms are so on and off. Like, they're so inconsistent. One day I had a fever, the next day I woke up feeling totally fine. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm not sick, I'm good. The following day, I literally felt like shit. My head was spinning. I could barely talk. And then the 2 days after that, I would feel fine again. I totally understand why people have been saying this virus is like dehumanizing and it breaks you down in different ways. I literally get it now because one, you're quarantined. I was in my bedroom for like 2 weeks. It was really tough being that alone and not being able to do much. Like, I couldn't even go sit outside like I was usually doing during quarantine. I couldn't go for a walk. I couldn't get in my car or do anything. Like, I couldn't do anything. And it sucked. You don't trust your body because one day you're feeling all right, the next day you're feeling terrible. You don't know what's coming the next day. It's really just up and down, and that's kind of why you like lose a sense of trust with your body and you start just feeling like shit. I definitely had my fair share of days where I woke up still sick. I was like a week and a half in, and that's a long time to just be sick. That's a long time to constantly have to take medicine and eating soup. I felt like shit. I definitely had a crying day. If I'm being honest, I still have a little bit of a cough, but it's not really a sick cough. It's more like I run out of breath and I can't, when my breathing gets weird, I start coughing. Another thing that I found to be true was that this virus really does attack your lungs. And I didn't start coughing until like a week and a half in. But my mom, who this virus really hit her badly, she definitely was having the scariest coughing I had ever heard. Like, it was scary. It's like the kind where you're like, do we need to take you to the hospital? It was just really bad seeing how it was affecting everyone so differently, and we were all having different symptoms at different times. But it definitely did affect my lungs. I can feel it. I can feel the shift in my breathing patterns. I'm trying to like inhale through my nose, exhale through my mouth, just to like pace myself, because if I get caught up and I'm not focusing on breathing, then I start coughing. It gets harder to breathe and then I start coughing. So I think that's all for my symptoms. I have been better now for about a week and a few days, but I'm still gonna give about 2 or 3 more weeks before I leave the house to go do anything, or before I am around anybody that is in my family. I do plan on getting tested again just to make sure, like positive sure, that I come back negative. I won't be going around and doing things until I come back negative. I feel like this video is more so for myself, just to document that this is something that happened and this is something that I went through. This is something that I overcame. Who would have thought that I'd end up getting it? I mean, I'm so thankful. I'm very, very thankful that I got it and that it wasn't as bad as some people have been. I mean, for some people, it completely attacked their entire bodies. They weren't able to recover. People have been passing away. I mean, this thing can be so bad. So I'm just so thankful that I got it and it wasn't that bad. I mean, what can I say? You know, like, that shit could have really took me out. I'm still here. We're still here. Me to Mash, still here. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope either you learned something or you found it interesting that I got the virus and I beat the virus. This one's definitely more so for me to document that this happened. If you're infected with COVID-19 and you're watching this, or if you were in the past, I just want you to know that it's gonna be okay. Just stay up, stay positive, stay taking your pills, your Tylenol, drink your syrups before bed. I know it can get really tough. I know it can feel really lonely. I know it sucks to wake up day after day and not know where your health is at. We're gonna beat this. We're all gonna beat this. Please continue social distancing. wear your fucking mask. Wear your fucking mask. Wash your hands. Just be considerate of each other. Everything's gonna be okay. I have hope for this world. I don't think the world is ending, at least not this year. I mean, if it does, like, I'm fine with it, but like, I don't think it is. I just feel really happy and positive to feel like myself again. This is my first time putting makeup on in so long. Like, it feels good to like feel back in my body. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was interesting, informative, fun, scary, whatever. I'm definitely gonna be back soon with another, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.